Yo.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Once Many Reactions. We are back, going back into Lupe, my favorite artist.
Lupe Fiasco.
Just saw him in Boston. The show was fucking insane. Live band. He did the cool front to back. It was awesome. I think like every single, like of my top concerts I've ever been to, it's like Lupe, Eminem, Aerosmith, Lupe. Anyway, so yeah, I've heard this song a bunch. You've probably heard it at like some point through me, at least. I don't know. This song's from 2011. It's off the Lasers album, which I could get into as
Man's
far
got
as...
tatted. Show him the tat. Show him the lasers
No.
tat. Oh, come on.
No.
I got a lasers tat. We're doing a laser song. You're not going to show the lasers tat?
No, I don't want to do that right now.
Shy ass motherfucker.
So, yeah, this is, this album, like, I'm, you know, potentially get some backlash from Lupe fans. I think Lasers is a very good album. He was forced into a more pop sound, and then but I don't know, he found a way to make it his own. Anyway, enough talking. It's good. Do you have anything to say? You good?
I mean, I'm good. I'm trying to mentally prepare myself.
No, this one isn't bad.
Ah.
But we will be breaking it down.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
Old ass upload.
Beautiful. Beautiful graphic.
Is it the bar or something?
You must be a radio station, and who are we? We must be a number one song spinning all day long, and over again, and over again, and over again, and over again, and over again. We are where we call it, and nothing's free. Sounds to me like State Run Radio, 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 State Run Radio. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you the special message about the forecast. The future's cloudy and it's raining on the poor class. Road to pieces closed, heavy traffic on the war paths. Love is balling on the budget. The military says it's gonna need more cash to keep fighting for your gas. Keep us in our hoods and hope we never explore past. Stay inside of your half.
Alright, let's fucking... Now we listen to a little bit. I wanna go back to not like constantly stop and let it play a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this verse, I'm sure, as you've picked up, but it's from the point of view of like a news broadcast. He's giving you the forecast. But he's commenting on, you know, what the hell's going on in society. Yeah. It gets into a little bit of stuff within that time.
Was he on that shit a lot on this album? Because I feel like my favorite song from this album that I go back to a lot is Words I Never Said. And it's a very similar vein.
Yeah, there's like this is probably his most politically inspired album.
Word.
I think.
The poor class, road to pieces closed, heavy traffic on the war paths. Love is balling on the budget. The military says it's gonna need more cash to keep fighting for your gas.
Yeah, that's obviously to keep fighting for your gas. I mean, this is a little bit of a time period piece in a way, because it was actually made then.
Not that gas isn't expensive as fuck right now.
Yeah,
but
But yeah, the fucking obviously talking about the Afghanistan, Iraq war. I love the love is balling on a budget. And it doesn't even rhyme with anything. I just like that. I don't know. Love is balling on a budget. The military says it's gonna need more cash. Like, you know, not enough money for love because there's, you know, too much money.
Keep us in our hoods and hope we never explore past. Stay inside of your half. Believe the lies you learned in your class. That there's no treasure in your trash.
Cut it off there for a second. But this is go to like the stay inside of your half. Believe the lies you learned in your class. That there's no treasure in your trash. Like the lies you learned in your class. Like talking about in your school class, but also like class of people. You know, he's talking about the like poverty, people living in poverty. But believe the lies you learned in your class. That there's no treasure in your trash. Like, I think it's pretty tight. Like, so you're not special.
And the ceiling has the same feeling that the floor has, and that's where you should stay. This is what they play.
Okay, I keep cutting it off before I should, but this is one of those things that what's going on out there. This is one of those things that I was reading the lyrics, and this is how I always read it: is the ceiling has the same feeling that the floor has, and that's where you should stay. But the lyric that I read said, and the ceiling has the same feeling that the floor has, and that's why and that's and that's where you should stay. Like the Sealy mattress, like the Sealy has the same feeling that the floor has. Like it doesn't matter. Like don't worry, don't worry, poor person. Like our awesome mattress and the floor is the same. But also the ceiling has the same feeling that the floor has. Like they're above you. That's their floor, your ceiling, and it's like has the same like. Don't worry about it.
That's wild, yeah. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Sealy has the same feeling that the floor
I think.
has.
Because it does sound like he says Steely now that I like actually listen to it.
Oh, it has to be intentional.
And a Sealy has the same feeling that the floor has, and that's where you should stay. This is what they play. Over again, and over again, and over again, and over again, and over again. And we don't win, when we come in, and nothing's free, sounds for me. State radio, state radio, state radio, state radio, state radio, state radio.
Real quick, next verse. Pay attention to like they're only 12-bar verses, which is interesting. I think part of it is the type of album it is, it being like kind of a more pop records. But like check out the rhyme patterns that he's using, because he kind of goes between two, but he like introduces one and then doesn't rhyme it for like 3-4 bars and then jumps in.
You're now tuned into the weakest frequency of fear. Keep you locked right here and hope you never leave this. Never be a leader. Think inside the box and follow our procedures.
Real quick, just so our younger viewers know, tuned into the weakest frequency. So back in the olden days, we used to have something called a radio, and you would have to tune the radio to get the right station. And in this verse, Lupe is he got you on the TV the first time, and now he's on the radio.
You're now tuned into the weakest frequency of fear. Keep you locked right here and hope you never leave this. Never be a leader. Think inside the box and follow our procedures. Never ever believe that you will never need this. Hit up all your friends and tell them to repeat this. How you on the air? Now what you wanna hear? Well, we ain't got the truth, but how about a remix? Different is never good.
I don't know. I just think it's so fucking slick, and I don't know. I just like I've spent times, writing a verse here and there, and I could just like I would never be able to fucking I don't know. I'm not that smart. But yeah, this verse, I mean, it just kind of has an overall feel, I guess, it's just essentially talking about the lies that their society is telling you, but also this is kind of through the lens of the music. Like, we ain't got the truth, but how about a remix? So it's kind of speaking on a societal point, and like because it's on the radio, it's like this is what you're being fed on the radio. They're giving you the same fucking 5-6 songs over again. Hey, hey, like that.
That was hard.
You should buy that.
That was hard.
Think inside the box and follow our procedures. Never ever believe that you will never need this. Hit up all your friends and tell them to repeat this. How you on the air? Now what you wanna hear? Well, we ain't got the truth, but how about a remix? Different is never good. Good is only what we pick. You ain't got a hit unless it sounds like these did. Not too smart, you would be a superstar. And if you dumb as some, maybe you could be number one.
I didn't make like a super strong connection of like how everything means, but not too smart, you will be a superstar. I mean, Lupe's got the song Superstar, and then
Is that on this album?
no, that's off the Cool.
Yeah.
Nah, this is the album after the Cool.
I think I put I put Food and Liquor. Fuck.
Yeah.
smart, you would be a superstar. And if you dumb as some, maybe you could be number one. Again, and over again, and over again, and over again, and over again. And we don't win, but we come in. And nothing's free, sounds to me like State Farm Radio, 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 State Farm Radio. So beware what's on the airwaves and be more aware of what's not getting airplay. Independent spirits, you can barely hear what they're saying. Truth ain't getting on like shampoo on an airplane. Propaganda's everywhere, constantly on replay. All the hits all the time, back to back on relay. We're really where it lives, make them hear the records we play. Build your own station, become your own DJ.
I like that.
Yeah.
Listen to what the fuck you want, motherfucker.
Yeah. What it was kind of funny though is this was made in 2011. This was before I think this is before Spotify and like all.
Yeah, and that's kind of what's happening now.
Yeah, it's funny. It's kind of what's happening, but people, I think the radio stations already had it figured out of like, this is still what you want to listen to, and I feel like a lot of people are just listening to the same stuff still. But
yeah, like all the same YouTube videos will get like tons and tons of hits and stuff.
Yeah,
like it's still kind of force fed to people.
Yeah. They put people in the algorithm, and then you just get fucking thrown in there and thrown in everyone's face. Like hopefully these videos are doing.
We're just trying to get thrown in all y'all faces.
On replay, all the hits all the time, back to back on relay. We're really where it lives, make them hear the records we play. Build your own station, become your own DJ. A radio station, and who are we? We must be a number.
I will say though, real quick, there are a lot of people though that have like so much attention that never even come across. Like you'd be like, I don't know, you come across this like rapper or whatever, and he's got like fucking 50 million views on something. Like, never even fucking heard of this guy. And like, this is
Bro, Blackpink. I never heard of Blackpink. Billions of views.
Yeah, so it's like, it is crazy because people do have their own taste. Like it's a definitely widened taste.
Number one song spinning all day long, and you put me in daily rotation. You're on the air, we know you're scared, but we don't care. We'll play this here over again, and over again, and over again, and over again, and over again. And we don't win, we come in, and nothing's free. Sounds to me like State Farm Radio, State Farm Radio, State Farm Radio, State Farm Radio.
That's times 16. And I go so many times.
Yo, let's talk about that for a second, because when people do that, like repeat the same thing over and over again for 16 straight, like sometimes like it's like I don't understand the decision to make that decision. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just like, can't you do it 8 times?
He's just catching a vibe right now, bro. Not that bad. 3 words.
What was the last bar?
The State Run Radio. State Run Radio, the State Run Radio. The one before that.
Okay, maybe like six bars ago.
State Run Radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for real though, this fucking album, I'm gonna sound like every person that everyone hates in the Lupe Reddit thing, stuff like Lasers is overhated, and like, but I really do think that there's like so much hate that gets thrown to this fucking album, and it's just like, it's a good thing. It's a fucking good album to just like have on in the background. You know, it's not something that he's making people think too hard. It's way more straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I fucking like it. It might be something because it was the album that came out that was the first concert that I went to, and I was like, holy fuck, like this is insane.
Timing.
Yeah, I think that's probably a lot of what it is. But no. If anyone wants to hear more Lupe or have a Lupe recommendation, I know people have been wanting to hear stuff off the mixtapes. We'll probably get to that, but I feel like there's so many other...
Like Mean and Vicious? Y'all want to hear Mean and Vicious?
Should we break down Mean and Vicious next?
I don't know, I want people to be like, yeah, Mean and Vicious. No,
All right.
we'll do it.
All right, we'll do that. They just get some other Lucy's too that we got to check out. But there's a lot to get to. We got some time, right?
Yeah,
We got time.
we can kind of do whatever we feel like, you know.
Yeah,
The
we'll get
road
to it.
is always too bad.
Yeah. Frontal lobe.
Love y'all. See you on the next one.
Peace.